What if the greatest threat to your long-term health isn't poor diet, lack of exercise, or even aging itself, but the stress you experience every single day? Welcome to Vital Drift, your trusted source for science-backed health, longevity, and wellness insights. Chronic stress is often invisible. You may not see it immediately. But beneath the surface, ongoing stress can quietly disrupt your brain, damage your heart, weaken your immune system, accelerate aging, impair sleep, increase fat storage, and significantly raise your risk for serious disease. In many cases, chronic stress acts like a silent biological weapon, slowly wearing down nearly every major system in the body. Today, we're uncovering what chronic stress really does to your body, why modern life may be making it worse, and how understanding this hidden health threat may help protect your energy, longevity, and overall well-being. Let's begin. Stress itself is not inherently harmful. In fact, short-term stress is a natural survival mechanism. When you face danger, your body activates the sympathetic nervous system, often called the fight or flight response. This triggers the release of stress hormones like adrenaline and cortisol. Your heart rate increases, blood pressure rises, energy is redirected to muscles, alertness sharpens. In acute situations, this response can be life-saving. The problem begins when stress becomes chronic. Unlike our ancestors, who experienced short bursts of danger followed by recovery, modern humans often live under constant low-grade stress. Work pressure, financial anxiety, sleep deprivation, social media overstimulation, relationship strain, poor diet, and information overload can all keep the body in a prolonged state of biological stress. This means cortisol and stress hormone levels may remain elevated for extended periods. Over time, this becomes highly destructive. One of the first systems affected is the brain. Chronic stress can impair memory, concentration, and emotional regulation. Excess cortisol may negatively affect the hippocampus, a brain region critical for memory and learning. This can contribute to brain fog, poor concentration, anxiety, mood, instability, reduced motivation, depression, risk. Many people living under chronic stress notice they feel mentally exhausted, emotionally reactive, or cognitively slower. Stress may also overstimulate the amygdala, the brain's fear center, making individuals more sensitive to anxiety and emotional distress. Cardiovascular health is another major concern. Persistent stress raises blood pressure and increases inflammation. Over time, this may elevate the risk of hypertension, heart disease, stroke, irregular heart rhythms, heart attacks. Stress-related cardiovascular strain is one reason why chronic psychological stress is now considered a major public health issue. Your immune system also suffers. While short-term stress may temporarily enhance immune readiness, long-term stress suppresses immune efficiency. This may leave you more vulnerable to frequent infections, slower healing, chronic inflammation, autoimmune flare-ups, reduced resilience. Chronic inflammation itself is strongly associated with accelerated aging and disease development. Metabolism is heavily impacted as well. Elevated cortisol can increase cravings for sugar, processed foods, and high-calorie comfort eating. Stress also promotes insulin resistance and abdominal fat storage. This means chronic stress may directly contribute to weight gain, visceral fat accumulation, type 2 diabetes risk, hormonal imbalance, metabolic syndrome. This is one reason why many individuals struggle with stubborn weight issues despite efforts to eat better. Sleep disruption is another major consequence. High cortisol can interfere with melatonin production and nervous system recovery, making it difficult to fall asleep, stay asleep, achieve restorative deep sleep. Poor sleep then worsens stress physiology further, creating a destructive cycle. Hormonal systems throughout the body may also become dysregulated. Chronic stress may contribute to lower testosterone, thyroid dysfunction, menstrual irregularities, reduced fertility, adrenal dysregulation, mood instability. Digestive health is often overlooked but highly vulnerable. Stress can impair digestion, alter gut bacteria, increase intestinal permeability, and worsen symptoms such as bloating, irritable bowel syndrome, acid reflux, nutrient malabsorption, appetite disruption. Because gut health and brain health are deeply interconnected, digestive dysfunction may further amplify fatigue, inflammation, and emotional distress. Perhaps most concerning is stress's role in accelerated aging. Chronic cortisol exposure and inflammation may contribute to cellular damage, oxidative stress, shortened telomeres, reduced recovery capacity, earlier onset of chronic disease. In simple terms, unmanaged chronic stress may age the body faster on both biological and functional levels. So how do you know if chronic stress may already be affecting you? Common warning signs include persistent fatigue, brain fog, poor sleep, frequent illness, digestive issues, anxiety, weight gain, mood swings, high blood pressure, muscle tension, low motivation, hormonal symptoms. The key is recognizing that stress is not purely psychological, it is deeply physiological. Now for the good news, chronic stress can often be reduced and its damage partially reversed through science-backed lifestyle interventions. Effective strategies may include regular exercise, quality, sleep, mindfulness practices, meditation, breathing exercises, strength training, reduced social media, overstimulation, improved nutrition, blood sugar, stability, sunlight exposure, healthy relationships, therapy or counseling, time in nature, nervous system regulation. Even relatively small daily interventions can significantly improve cortisol balance, inflammation, and long-term resilience. Prioritizing recovery is not laziness, it is biological maintenance. The key message is this: chronic stress is one of the most underestimated threats to modern health. It can silently affect your brain, heart, hormones, metabolism, immune function, and longevity. Ignoring it may allow damage to accumulate for years, but understanding it gives you power. By recognizing stress as a serious physiological force and actively managing it, you can protect not only your mental health, but your entire body. Your health span depends not only on how you eat or exercise, but also on how well you recover. Thank you for watching Vital Drift. If you found this video valuable, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more science-backed health education, longevity strategies, and wellness breakthroughs. Your body is always responding to the life you live. Make sure it's responding to one that protects your future. Stay informed. Stay vital.